What's going on, people? What up, though? I'm back, people. I am back. Guess what? The one, the only. I'm back in the ring. Finally, I'm back in the ring from a long time off. After 9 months, I finally got an opponent. I finally got someone who faced their fears and signed that contract. And guess who I am fighting? I'm fighting a guy called Aaron Chalmers. Boo-hoo. Aaron Chalmers, who fought Floyd Mayweather, and he fought that Keith, whatever his name is, his last box match on Kingpin tournament. Now, I've seen one video about Aaron Chalmers, back in the day, like, it was on about, he was so happy go the distance with Floyd, but I want to review that video again. I want to give my reaction to that video. I want to see why a person saying he's happy to go the distance with Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, don't you want to go in there and knock the geezer out?
This is Colin McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined by Aaron Chalmers. Aaron, talk to me what it was like being in there with the best ever Floyd Mayweather.
It was a bit surreal the first round. I was a bit starstruck.
Why you? Listen, you got a big opportunity right here. You can find saying one of the greatest ever to go in the ring, and then you're telling me you're starstruck. You shouldn't be starstruck to go in that ring with anyone. You should be going in there to do a job. Like this, how can it be starstruck when he's been on Jerry's show? I don't get it, man. Like, ain't even to be a fucking celebrity as well. Mind my language.
I've not time to be starstruck anymore. He calls with the left hook, and I was like, that's enough. We need to start. We need to switch on. But the win for me, I said to everyone on my team, if I can stay in the whole 8 rounds, that was the big win for me.
You can't take that as a win of the last 8 rounds. Like, how does that make sense? It's like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's like betting something and saying, if I make even, it's a win. Listen, you go in that ring, you need to do a job, and you need to win. You don't need to freaking try last 8 rounds, and that's a win for you, man. That's the wrong mindset, Aaron. That is the wrong mindset. And if you got that mindset with me on September the 23rd, game over, man.
Yeah, we done it. So the fucking long 2-minute rounds as well, believe me.
Those 8 minutes.
So he done 8 2-minute rounds, and right about now he looks a bit gassed, like tired. This geezer's gonna go through torture with me on September the 23rd, people.
Those 8 minutes, or those 8 rounds that you were in there with Floyd Mayweather, that's good for you going forward. What's next? Who do you want? There's a world of influencers out there that you could be battling, right?
So let's get it right, people. Aaron Chalmers is in for it, so like let's be honest. He's got on his profile pro boxer. He's not a pro boxer. He's only doing 2 minutes a round, 8 minutes of Floyd Money Mayweather. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Let's see who he calls out. Let's see if he's brave enough to mention my name in this interview, what was done ages ago. Let's see if he's brave enough.
I mean, there's a big fight tomorrow. Jake, Tommy, KSI. These are the 3 big names. I'm hoping that after that fight,
I was gonna say he wants to fight KSI. Like, you just about lasted 8 rounds with Floyd Money Mayweather. If you got in a ring with KSI, the Nightmare, mate, he's knocking you out in 1 round. I don't think these people know when they want to be fighting KSI. They just see his KSI as a gamer, a YouTuber, a music artist. This is a full-on legit boxer. Like, it's just mad. It's mad.
I feel like I've done myself proud in that fight, only being my 2nd fight. So I'm hoping that these big names will start coming towards me now.
And is that the route you want to go down? Is there a potential that you might sign with MISFITS? Has anyone been in contact with you about that?
We've had a few offers on the table, but we wanted to keep options open until after this fight. So I'm hoping there'll be a few more come Monday morning.
And looking at those influencers, you've mentioned Jake Paul, you've mentioned Tommy Fury, KSI.
He wants to fight Tommy Fury as well, and he wants to fight Jake Paul. Like, it's mad because I remember seeing one interview now, and Tommy's about, he just wants a payday. Let's be honest, every single person in the boxing industry wants a payday. You know what I mean? The reason Tommy was so eager to fight freaking Jake Paul, it was a payday. Aaron Chalmers, on the other hand, he wants to fight KSI, Tommy Fury, Jake Paul for a payday. So when Tommy's coming saying to me about, he only wants a payday, mate, you're in this for a payday. You was going down the pro route, then you switched over and copied myself on the crossover route because you wanted a payday. So it's just mad. He's naming those names because he wants a payday. Like, There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Just say, yo, listen, I want to fight these guys because I want a payday. We're in this boxing sport and it's hard to graft, you know what I mean? It's like, you gotta get paid, you know what I mean? You gotta get paid for what you do, man. Just imagine this, you're in a long camp and you want to get paid for it, man. You're missing your family, your friends. You're not really socializing. Boxing's a lonely sport. So I can't default him, you know what I mean? I can't default him, but...
Who do you want next?
I'm not too bothered. I feel like if you're in that world, these are the bigger names in the influencer world. There's probably people just under them. So, like I said, there'll be offers coming in. But these are the pinnacle of the YouTube boxing world that we seem to be entering. So, them are the three names that I would love to have before the career ends.
See, that's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? His main goal, fair enough to Aaron, he's not saying I want to be a world champion. He's not saying I want to be British champion. He's not even saying I'm going down that pro route. He's saying I'm top of the influencer people. I want Jake, KSI, Tommy Fury. There's an argument if Tommy Fury is an influencer or not. Is he a pro boxer? Like, I believe he's a pro boxer. What people saying he's an influencer. Yeah, man. With Aaron right there, man. He's got a bit of a sense, but the thing is, on September the 23rd, Aaron, are you going to have that heart to actually last these rounds with me on September the 23rd? You know what I mean? Like, I'll make sure you're not going to hear that far in the belt. After you say with Floyd Mayweather, you'll just happen to reach the end. That's a win for you. I'm going to make sure you don't hear that far in the belt. I'm going to make sure that happens, you know what I mean? And for you now to get to those top guys, you've got to come see me and let's see if you could deal with me. But I've got to give you props when the props is due. I've got to say to you, Aaron, thank you for signing that contract. Thank you for facing your fears, because half of these influencers out there, they don't want to face their fears. They don't want to face their fears. They're on about clout. No. It's nothing to do with clout. You don't want to face your fears and you don't want to sign that contract to face your fears. Aaron's the first one to sign the contract and face his fears. He closed his eye, he took a deep breath, deep squabble, and he's like, okay, I'm fighting Idris Virgo all my days, but you know what, I gotta face my fears. Underneath that bed and face your fears. Look in that closet and face your fears, people, because you can't live your life without facing fears. And all of these influencers out there that don't want to face their fears. So this is a warning to everyone out there as well. Sign your contracts and face your fears and fight me, man. Forget about all this clout business, because when I get there with the clout, will I be fighting you? Then the ball's in my court. So why are the balls in your court, people? You influencers, swallow your pride and face your fears and fight me. But yeah, people, I'm back September the 23rd. Keep your eyes open for my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and don't forget the Twitter and the Threads as well, people. But yo, people, thank you again for tuning in. But please do not forget to subscribe, like, share to your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your nan, your niece, everyone. Share to everyone, because Idris Virgo is back. Well, look though, people, yo, peace out. I'm gone. See you later. Peace.